talking Aaron Rodgers right now. There's so many levels, Nick Jonas style.
Levels.
So many levels to this Aaron Rodgers speculation. He's out there front and center. There's no room to criticize.
It's the advice.
He's doing everything right.
It's the advice you and I give to anyone that starts a new job.
Yes.
Gets in a new relationship. You're nice to her family. You go to the new workplace. You try to be friendly with everyone that you work with. Aaron Rodgers goes to New York. He's hanging with Sauce Gardner at the game. He's at a Rangers game, a Knicks game. I told you, pretty soon we're going to see him
with Carmelo Anthony.
You're going to see him flinging pizza in Midtown Manhattan before you know it.
No, it's called slinging dough.
Slinging dough.
He's slinging dough.
Mike in Cincinnati hit us up at COVINO RICH, and he goes, I'm just patiently waiting for Aaron Rodgers to break out maybe a forget about it.
Yo,
what if he starts breaking out?
If he does, that's awesome.
You know when Madonna?
That's fun.
You know when Madonna ended up with her fake British accent? What if Aaron Rodgers is like, yo, let me tell you something.
I want him to talk like the Dice Man. He's gonna talk like he's from Brooklyn, like Andrew Dice Clay.
Yo, when I was in Brooklyn the other day, I'm sorry, Aaron Rodgers, what did you say? Yeah, when I was in Brooklyn getting a nice Sicilian pie. Oh, gabagool.
Oh, yeah, I want him to throw a little gabagool out there.
You guys don't feel like he's trying just a little too hard?
No,
I like
that's
the
just
effort.
being extra critical, right? He's doing what he's supposed to do, I think. But there are other things that
something doesn't smell right.
See, I'm buying it, Danny G. You're not buying it.
I'm
right?
not yet, because in March he blasted on your friend Diana Rossini.
Yeah.
Along with Shefty, remember?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, Schefter, I don't know about all that, but with Rossini, he was mad because she said that Aaron Rodgers had a 4-player wish list that he wanted to go with him to the Jets. And he blasted her on the Pat McAfee show saying, there is no list. Don't believe any of these stupid reporters. They don't know anything. And now, fast forward to today, and Cobb joins the Jets. He's the fourth Packer now to join the Jets.
Oh, so, Danny, that's the old Aaron, though. This is the new Aaron that eats, gabagool and,
yeah, forget about it. You know what he's saying to you, Danny G, right now? Hey, Danny G, forget about it.
He's having
forget about it.
But he dissed your girl, though, so doesn't he owe her a little bit of an apology at least?
A little Diana Rossini, I'm sorry, a little bit. Yeah, she was right. She's a great reporter. She's always been cool to us, so... she knows she's right.
I'll tell you what, on a personal note,
Aaron Rodgers is too busy. He's having street meat right now, sitting in Central Park on a rock.
He probably is.
He's a New Yorker now.
He's a New Yorker. Yeah, no, he's taking a jog in Central Park. Taking a jog. Diana Rossini, we worked with her, and we had some personal experiences with her. And I got to tell you, I'm not sure I was ever more impressed with someone's knowledge of the NFL. I felt outclassed by major strides because I was like, wow, I really need to step my game up because she knows what she's talking about.
Yeah, she's been really cool to us. The people along the way that are kind, again, it doesn't take much to be kind. I always remember them, the people that are always kind. And I think Aaron Rodgers is trying right now for New York. Hey, new city. I'm playing in New York. He spent the last decade plus of his life in the smallest cool football town market, Green Bay, Wisconsin. He's having cheese curds and living in the middle of nowhere probably. And now he's in Manhattan for a team that is thirsty. They haven't had a Super Bowl since Broadway Joe Namath. I like Aaron Rodgers' overzealous approach of like, hey, the trophy looks lonely. I'm going to go to a Rangers game with Sauce Gardner. I'm going to embrace Manhattan. He's even dressing better. Like everything about it.
Yeah, I saw him wearing an I Love New York t-shirt.
And he had a hot dog.
Yeah, eating a hot dog. So he's really embracing it. I think he's doing everything right. He's even living, isn't he living in Manhattan?
Yes, but I can't say I'm 100% on board because I'll say this. To back up what Danny's saying, and I'm sure Ramos and other people are thinking the same thing. What happens if and when it goes bad?
Just for me, it don't pass the smell test for me.
If and when this goes wrong, how will Aaron Rodgers react? Because I'm going to tell you a little New York story.
Is it the story of the big unit? He didn't vibe well with the media.
He did not. No, it's not the big unit, which, by the way, was never your nickname, apparently. I've heard from people you know. It's a little story about a guy we called the Dark Knight, Matt Harvey. Matt Harvey came into New York City. There were cheers at the All-Star game when Strasburg was pitching for the Nationals. Harvey's better.
Da, 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 da.
Harvey's better. Pitches in the World Series off of injury. Matt Harvey's a hero. Kids are wearing the Dark Knight masks at Citi Field. He's on the Late Show. He's on the Tonight Show with Fallon. He's doing bits in Central Park.
People deemed him the next Dwight Gooden. Friday nights were a big event.
Dude, it was Harvey night at Citi Field.
He was doing all the right things.
Dude, he was sitting courtside with his girlfriend, Adriana Lima. Dating a Victoria's Secret supermodel, sitting at a Knicks game in the front row, next to like Howard Stern and Spike Lee. You know what happens? You start losing, and everyone starts saying, cut the music.
No, you know what really happened, though?
They start saying, beat it, get out of here, stop going to games, I don't want to see you. And they get very mad quick.
Well, that's the downside of New York.
Yeah.
But what really happened was he broke up with Adriana Lima, or she broke up with him, and he had a downward spiral after that, was singing the blues, probably really sad about the whole thing, and was never the same guy. He went from the dark night to the dark cloud of the Mets.
I think you're putting a little too much stock in the breakup with Adriana Lima.
That was part of the story, dude.
He had surgery.
Yeah, but that was also part of the story.
I don't think his little broken heart.
Hey, we were working at SNY at the time. I remember he was acting like a big baby, and it happens.
That is true.
It happens. We're talking young men. So yeah, New York turned on him right away.
What? I do remember though. You and I covered a story where he skipped a start because of his breakup.
Yes,
I do remember
Not
that.
making it up.
It was. I remember him skipping a start, and it was like, oh, did he really skip? Oh, wow.
But
again,
Aaron Rodgers a little more mature. Maybe he could handle things in a different way.
But that's the flip side, and that's where I'll give Danny G or Ramos the 1 point of what if it goes wrong.
You know what?
If it goes wrong, it goes way wrong because in New York, the patience level is like, get the out of here. Like very
but there's
quick.
two types of New Yorkers when you really think about it. There's the hey, oh, that guy, and then there's the hipster New Yorker guy. Maybe he's going to win them over too.
No, look, dude. The same people that Aaron Rodgers is counting on to have his back are the same people
That are going to turn on him.
that booed Aaron Judge in the playoffs last year. You know, the guy that broke the, American League home run record?
All rise.
He had a couple bad games, and the boo birds came out. Yeah, Aaron Judge, you suck. People were booing Aaron Judge.
So the question today, Fox Sports Radio Nation, Aaron Rodgers, front and center, winning over New York fans. Are you buying it or not? Are you with what Danny G said? Is he just full of it? Didn't he tell Diana Rossini to lose his number? Lose my number.
It's not a nice.
And then it turns out Randall Cobb's going to be on it. She was right the whole time anyway.
Yep.
So that adds to the, hey, I'm not buying it side. But then I see him there having a good time, playing slap ass with the New York fans. And I'm like, he could probably do this. I'm buying it. We'll see what happens.